increases their chances of conversion rate. But look at this from Zyphon. With that opening pick not being found, he decides to take matters into his own hands. This boost comes through. Oh, this is going to be scary. Shoulder spotted, but Roy can't lock in the kill. Dia barely with the advantage somehow on the left eye peek, and now they're just trying to buy time for Zyphon's flank as he goes all the way around through T-spawn. And Nikadaz's op is still yet to ring out a shot in towards CT. Sits in ticket and waits for his prey to come walking into his welcoming arms. Zyphon's flank is seconds away from activating too.
This is the one angle he needs to watch right now, is towards Palace, deleting that second prong of approach. But you also have Zyphon on that flank, still pulling things down here. They're all hovering inside this connector smoke, but that will fade away, and they line up for one. Not that second kill in the snap, just tap away eventually and finish job. Coupled with that kill coming through on the AWP of Nikados, they have to recover the bomb. There's only 28 seconds left, and the CT smoke thrown in, but it seems too little too late at the moment.
Well, I'm not sure, because Zyphon's getting flanked right now from Catwalk. K gonna be the man to try to put it in. 18 seconds, though, you're right. They will just end up having to take the destination into the A site. 1v1 for Nikados. And he's still over in CT. 10 seconds to go, my friend. You don't have time to slow down. Nikados knows it, takes the fight, gives him a chance, and wins it. That's a lifesaver, as he's going to be able to upgrade to the AWP. No, in fact, just leaves the sniper on the ground for now. Though Yabi is still caring about top con. It's not like it's the end of days for the Flames just yet. ENCE, they walked into this round with a 5-on-3, and so far they have not been able to respond from that point forward. And now walking up into the angle, Snappy K, do they bother clearing this corner? No, the barrel gonna be spotted, but Yabi not gonna be able to best him in the kill. Zyphon spotting even more, and Connector just hopes that Hooksy has enough time to come through on rotation, and maybe even a bit overextensive, jumping up on top of Ticket. Leaves it all up to the IGL to attempt the clutch.
Not an impossible one either, just no utility to get back into this round here. Snappy's hovering close towards jungle as well. Soon to be spotted out is Hooksy, or definitely not going to be clearing this angle, so that's going to make things near impossible. They have a perfect situation here on ENCE.
Oh, this is such a strong crossfire too. Even if Hooksy found that opening pick, that round was destined for failure. ENCE.
He's buying more and more time for this flank to come on through. Roy is going to activate through Palace here, and they have yet to plant the bomb as well, so things can become very scary here.
I actually wonder if Roy bothers even killing this player, right? I feel like you just let him stay alive. Yeah, wait for them to try to get this bomb down, because they are not going to expect you to be in Palace, or maybe you just take the fight anyway. Doubling down. Looks like ENCE once again have been leveled out. You've given Roy too much time. Smiles on his face like the emojis on Twitter. Hades and K, they both found a pick for themselves in this round, but they'll need more. And Roy is yet to be tagged up. They still look to contest the bomb and sandwich with 20 seconds to go. And that's going to be a bit of an issue, because now with Hades positioning, it could just be a lineup in the middle of the site, but now dropped into the open. You can't bother crossing back. 13 seconds. Hooksy is just continuing to be a nuisance in jungle, spotting him back on the cross, and now trying to stick the bomb. Roy's going to swing out, even spotting that the defuse, rather the plant's coming through. And the Flames get themselves a 7th.
Look at the closest rotator nearby. That's just Jabby, and he's in window right now. He's being tested. He needs to just buy time here with no utility. I mean, he lands the HE nicely, but that's all.
Oh, has he been spotted, though? He even sees 3 of them trying to cross their way into the site. Yabby! I thought he doubled down for sure. They bought time for this retaking force to come through. Bomb's gone down. It's an honest-to-God 4-on-3, but these rotations are so late, so strained. And Nikados is just hoping that something's gifted over to him. Pushing up mid. Roy's going to be caught on this catwalk flank, but depending on the timing, they might still be inspired to go for this retake. Roy's actually flicked apart for that kill. This isn't all that unwinnable, but they're still going to need to start to speed it up. A man over at bench, the head not spotted. Hades is taken down, and they still have yet to clear him out. Knowing somebody's here, though, through it, they found a frag, or at least they found a shot. And now it's all up to Snappy in the apartments. Somebody's got to stick this bomb, and it looks like Roy's going to be the man to try to do it. Zyphon playing to protect the president, and he hits all 3 of them on the spam. Snappy's got him.
At the moment, they've kept Roy around here, but he has no support. They're waiting on this flank, and I think he hears the footsteps of player nearby. He will drop him though. D-Hall was so prepared for that. That's phenomenal.
That was Hooksy's assistance as the smoke fades. He's got to dump his utility. He's got to use it well. That bomb is still sitting in his lap. And I wonder if eventually he just looks to concede it. Look, is it going to be worth continuing to take this risk? Hades flashes in, gives up the advantage in the shadow, but still doubles down with the Krieg, and it looks like Roy's 2K will go completely unnoticed in the grand scheme of the round. Even spotted going back. The Deagle is accounted for in the stairwell. And it leaves it to the young gun and Yabby. been here for about half a year. What can he get done? The answer is nothing. A full house between Dia and Hades, and it's a bit more competitive than you would have anticipated considering pistol, but being stacked up upon. ENCE have the proper read for a B site take. Quick smokes come through, or at least just one on Catwalk, and Nikodos is going to try to make his valiant attempt in through middle. So many USPs firing off at Yabby, but in the blink of an eye, everybody falls. Left, right, center, it's up to the op as he picks apart one, and even a low HP man and the likes of, I believe, Dia. But still, you've got so many targets you've got to try to go through that this one's borderline impossible. He found a leeway to find at least another, so still looking to do some damage here. Again, though, the main problem right now just lies in the fact that Hades is on 100 HP. You know, there's still a man gushed up by your own hands. But how do you possibly work your way back into this one as soon as you swing into a crossfire? I mean, look, all it takes is 2 body shots, but Hades ends it off in style.
It was a bonus, right? But they've been doing a good job. I mean, where he's maybe dropped off a little bit, Diha and Hades have filled in that gap. Even Kay's doing a great job as well. So it's not the end of the world showing up if you have those other being into the role here. Diha up towards short early on, misses his opportunity. Roy able to nearly walk away, but it's an A play here quickly.
Hades has picked up the opener, and Zyphon's going to be a bit lackluster on the site clearance, so Kay gets a sneaky one, and Hades is still posted up from the triple angle. I really don't think there's going to be much to say about this route as they all come funneling in. One by one, they fall. And unless the IGL has one hell of a response, this one does look like it's just going to go the way of ENCE, continuing to pepper in bullets behind that smoke. Another trade could be had over on B, but Roy has slipped the net. This should be a bit of an unwinnable duel for him. And even coming out through Sandwich, Kay will sit in the fire and the flames to find the kill into the IGL. It's a team ace, but I'm not too sure. Is Kay still over at the A site right now? No. No, right now it's just Hades jump spotting in the USP. Oh, well, oh my god. That's the op dropped, and that could cause some serious issues because even though it is still 3 USPs inbound, it's like you got the op out of their hands. You're going to be able to use that on the retake. The bomb's still yet to go down. And all of a sudden, if Hades finds a couple of lucky shots through that smoke, there's only 16 seconds. Guys, the bomb's got to go down, and they're even pushing through the smoke. The flames, no way they drop around like this. Crossing back to the site, somebody's got to get the bomb down, and nobody's finding it. The USPs somehow come away valiant.
To capitalize once he tries to go for the repeak. And I don't know how longer K is for this world at the moment. Playing behind the smoke is Yabby. You got to get your gun out here and waiting for the smoke to fade away. There could be answers back in hesitation. Kay's able to find that pick. Yabby not expecting that sort of aggression. And now we're in a 4v3, making it a 3v3 with Hooksy very low on HP. And bombs out of the control. It's towards top mid.
Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. They have complete control of the B site, but do they really have time to get it over there in one piece? It looks like they might, but Zyphon, my friend, you can't take your sweet time. You can't dilly-dally. You've literally just got to go. A smoke deployed on Catwalk, and Nikodos ensuring that a cat push doesn't come through is vital to the success of the round, even spotting a man in on a market cross, but they are just going to try to deny this bomb plant from going down. Nikodos can't find these kills, and the round lives and dies with that. Zyphon doesn't even stick to plan as Nikos missed the opening shot, and again, steal. Also a reason why Copenhagen Flames have had so much dominance in middle, because of how hard it is to counter that op when you let it get so far up. And again, he's just worked another one of those picks.
Well done. Exactly what you want from your opper, creating so much space for the rest of his team to move up. Now they have themselves a third prong of approach here towards connect, although they're lacking the A ramp presence, and that's where one lies in at the moment. Could be problematic as K in this position, but they seem so aware. Look at that, mullied off of position. They're just gonna get those numbers punched in, but there's a gap.
That's a problem.
He's able to capitalize.
And even drops a smoke on that Molotov. Now you have to worry about him as Nikodos looks to push him down with a pistol in hand, dude.
What?
Relax, homie. You don't gotta keep doing this 1-on-2, and they know the last remaining players in CT with the op in hand. He decides to take the initiative, and Zyphon says, hell no. Sit down, no force.
Really good. Dust is going with a classic, though, and it works out well. Opening things up. He has support, though, but it's only good for one there. Spinks finds it, but it's quickly traded out by Hooksy.
Oh, no way Spinks finds that headshot. We're still back 3-on-3 with only one to defend the A site right now. Hades has just barely not caught the timing out of Yabby. So the young gun and his deagle could crack a dome in CT if he's not too careful right now. Trying to bait in for me. Here's the scope and even swings in. Oh, but only hits the leg. He's able to find safe passageway in his CT. Upgrade to the op, and not only that, but Roy's got another in con. This is 1v3. This is the game. Spinks, quiet all day. And now the M4 needs to ace just to stay alive. Yabby, the off angle on ticket should be good enough, or no, he falls off. So a chance emerges. There's no kit, so time is of the essence. He needs to be quick with this one. And behind default lies Zyphon. Alongside that, the Star and Roy. A well-placed molly could lead to the undoing of them as he starts to dump in this utility. One to cross, one for ramp, trying to level out some of these angles. And 1v1s are to potentially be taken right now. But eventually he's going to have to get on this bomb. Roy coming through from jungle, but there is just no time. He'll take the fights, try to extend the KD, but in the end, it's the Flames taking map 1, 16-12, and a really well played, or really well done CT side and T side. Nope. Plenty of utility as it seems like they want to attempt the B-crunch. Flashes and smokes galore with the dink even found through the smoke onto Hades, but still, now comes the task of dealing with the B defenders, which they make quick work of, even at the back of the site. Those Spinks causes to be more of a problem than it seemed like he was worth, but doubling down, they still expect a man to be behind this mid-spoke. Zyphon could get timing. He will, spinning around on the dualies. Nikodos ensures that he won't fall and puts it to a 2-on-1 where Hooksy is barely able to escape in behind the white boxes. And this could all come down to Madden. Oh, I just realized it's Madden back. That's fun. His electricity was out, by the way, for those of you who don't know. But won't matter. He still will be out of this round.
Symbol it. And now they have a player, Spinks, tucked in towards the back lines of sight. Oh, but tapped away his hooks. He's deleted him immediately. That's going to be an opening into the site.
More work needing to be done, but the IGL delivers another one tap. Tippity tapping him up through the smoke. And not usually known for his fragging prowess, Hooksy is apparently turning a new tide here, though Madden's flank on the MP7's good for one. Doesn't seem like it's all sunshine and rainbows just yet, but he is farming right now. Hooksy even wants a fourth. Getting spotted from the boost and from the flank. They know about two members' positions, but now as the nade bounces over, it's left to the young gun and Zyphon. Dia on 1 HP sits alongside the Guardian wall. The bomb dropped in the middle of the B site with 18 seconds. Zyphon, this timer's going to be your mortal enemy unless you get it down here shortly. There is a way he can plant it, though, safely for himself. Smoke deployed at the middle of the site, and he even taps it, going up for the peak. 7 seconds to go, and he's going to be able to get this bomb down. No way! He taps it again! Dia trying to spam it up, but no! He hasn't gotten it! Zyphon, what are you doing, man?
Finding so many multi-kill entries. The guy was an absolute menace. He's looking to just get that off early here with the shenanigans. Finds the first pick onto Maid, and rather, one more around the corner, but is able to make the successful escape.
Snappy wants to find some resurgence for the kill found in the side hall. Would not be difficult to avenge his fallen brother, but I love this re-aggression from Snappy, the confidence oozing from him. His 12th kill of the game, and we're only 5 rounds in. This guy is killing it right now.
It's really good to see. I mean, he was a big factor in some of those matchups in Pro League right now. He's showing it right there, right now in this matchup alone, and needs to, because this is going to have to be a reverse sweep helmed by the leader himself here so far, at least. Roy deleted it. D-Hop nailing the opening duel there and looking for more. He does find the 3K. Lovely stuff in the headshot angle, and now Zyphon, the last man standing, as Hades is able to easily clear things out there.
Into the B site. Right now, there's a very big gap to exploit as well in the likes of middle, with a 1-for-1 incurring on the B site. Some chaos is going to be incurred. With complete control of it, you're going to be able to get this bomb down, even spotting Madden on the op in mid. One bullet connecting from Hooksy right now, and he falls. This is 3-on-4 retake, and I wonder if ENCE even bother going in for this. No utility either. This is almost unwinnable.
Yeah, they still have to deal with that mid lurk, so that's going to be more time clicked off the clock here. And Hooksy has not revealed face. He knows the value of staying alive in his position. When will he finally decide to pull the pin on this flank, though? That's what I'm wondering.
Probably as soon as that flashbang comes through, but soon he'll have to change up the pace, because if he keeps it this one, oh, never mind, screw that pace. Roy on 1 HP has already delivered on a triple, and Hades even hears the footsteps stomping around the middle. There's nothing he can do. Sat behind the back of the generator. It's all about bait and switch. Hades getting 2. And he might be able to walk away with all 3 of them. No, Roy holding the line on 1 HP. It's another quad for him. First kill could be found if Madden accidentally overextends. Roy, another opening pick. The AK that he was given in the previous round continues to take names with him, doubling down. The A site ripped apart. And alongside Zyphon, there's not much to hope onto right now. If you're ENCE in this round, it's 1-on-5. You blink and you're out of it, ENCE. The Molly just barely not giving away Hades' position. That's if they didn't hear the footsteps, knowing you're in a 1-on-5. This is unwinnable, but a nice little quick scope will keep the gun in his hands for now. as the bomb looks to make its mission into the B site. There's no way ENCE are able to convert this round, but Hades is just hoping to hold on to his op. Oh my god, bro, relax. You ain't gonna be doing stuff like that. Damn.
Siphon? Does he want to jump up there?
Don't do it,
No, he
homie.
doesn't
Don't
want to
do
go down
it.
or anything. Yeah. That's a bit terrifying after seeing what Hades has done to your teammates. But, nonetheless, being able to hold on to that op is incredible here. Now, Siphon, I think, is holding this angle. Spotted out now.
No, no.
Oh my god. More
Yeah,
right around the
don't.
corner.
Don't do it, bro. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Okay, never mind.
Oh.
Why is that the one that he misses?
Yeah, he deserves a bit of fortune here.
Molly comes off with an instinctive timing, and that Molotov was not intended to go on the danger wall, but now with that one kill delivered, they're just going to try to take their business into the site. Nobody here to stop them. You've still got Spinks on a rotation from Guardian, but the smoke deployed forces his hand, and he's either got to go charging into what's an unknown amount of T players, or just give it up 2 for 2. And right now, there's only one man at the A site, and B site combined, but with all of this presence now being taken, Roy's been able to creep all the way through into CT spawn. Knowing that the rotations have been pulled, this is probably the most one-sided 2-on-2 you'll see in quite some time. Roy's angle probably not going to go cleared for, especially considering how far Madden is already. Yeah, this is just done. 1-on-2 and Snappy, he'll go for it. It's your rifle round. You need it to go your way. But it won't be very well.
Just haven't punched in those numbers just yet. Roy's repositioned nicely in towards elevator. And they're going to have Hooksy probably watch the flank.
Look at him. He's holding con. He knows about this. Roy is a god. Last of the first. The Flames trying to end it off with a smirk on their face, and Roy wants to be the man to accomplish it, but through the smoke, Snappy still lies, only good for the one so far, and Nikolas is just trying to buy some extra time for Roy to assist him, yet to even consider it, like actually committing to that angle, and that's the second time I believe we saw Zyphon not win that aim duel in middle, which has usually gone good for a round conversion right behind it, that the B site's left vacant right now. We may see another op duel encountered over in the side hall, but I doubt we see Nikolas win this one. As good as he may be sometimes, it's just unfortunate the way it pans out. The bomb is recoverable, but we're going to need to see some kills recovered by the Flames if they want to convert this round, because right now it is just Yabby. One of the stars of the show with the Flames, but probably not big enough in this round. 53 seconds, and Hades decides to get aggressive to try to find the bomb sitting on the ramp, and just holding the line. This is a must-win round, I feel, for ENCE right now. Even though it is only 9-6, it's not like it's completely one-sided, at least in the score factor. It's like, you don't win this pistol, and that just continues to, like, the storyline of how much isn't going ENCE's way right now, and how much is for the Flames. So, 4-on-3, they've already done the heavy lifting. They're shutting down ramp control, but Nikolas isn't even considering a player to be pushed up in the side hall. We go back to a 3-on-3 with a potentially compromised A site. Hooksy, that's a weird angle for you to take, my friend. But they still spot players over in ramp, continuing these fights, and it's uncertainty about what's happening right now for ENCE.
Gabby's clearing out a little bit of mid control, but now that he knows that's a little more comforting.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to turn his attention.
I thought that gap would be bigger, I'm not going to lie. Well, that's still a pretty big kill for Yabby as they spot them coming up through side hall. Bullets come through. Hooksy, does he bother committing? I don't think he does. Pete comes in. The dualies of D are next to fall. It's 1v3. And this might be out of the pay grade of Snappy, who's slowed down since we initially pointed out his KD. The Flames elevate the team when they get the ball rolling. Because in games like this, where everybody is performing, there is no gap. There isn't one player where you can try to abuse, especially against the CT side, where maybe sometimes somebody's not performing. You say, okay, let's figure out where, for example, Hooksy is, and we try to abuse that. We take him down and find a weakened site. Well, that's not a thing right now, because even he's hitting barn burners of shots. And he, like, how does Yabby find that kill? This is crazy. This is annihilation. 1v4. Sit them down, ENCE. They can't get close to a site.
Yabby just went down swinging right there. I can't believe he walked away with that kill either, man. That was the only way that make it a good out of that bad situation that he was put in right there. Roy is going to finish the job. And again, you're seeing more of this team play this year. Some Galils, early flashes towards being a B rush following suit. Yabby's finding one, but not two. Nikolas is available for the trade, though. They've been boosted up, and Nikolas missing that flick, though. And now the site's compromised here as Hades is able to find that headshot onto Zyphon as well.
2-on-2 retake, though. There's no world where you give this one up. Hooksy He almost walks away with a pick there, but still, utility to try to stall out this bomb plant. Flashes bloom in. Hooksy gets all this information, and Snappy creeps close with another one blooming through as well. And he swings into absolutely everybody, so Roy knows where all the remaining players are, but what can he do about it? It's an open 2 AKs. They're tagged up, every single one of them. But he's going to have to deliver on one of these kills here before sooner or later. Nobody deciding to overextend. Smart plays by ENCE, who want to find at least one T-sided round. But eventually, Roy's got to sell the gambit and give up the peak. 2 set behind the default box as a nade bounces over. Won't connect for a kill, but it'll certainly put some damage onto the mark. Still missing that head. Roy, you're getting a bit of a shooting gallery. He really wants to walk away with it. Finally gets one of the headshots to connect, but it's too late for him to try to attempt the retake now, and it's unfortunate, but the Flames do drop a CT-sided round. They do bleed.
Yeah, no doubt. I just love how Hades immediately was like, give me that op after.
Oh, jeez. Yabby, you're getting all loose with it.
It's kind of what the Flames have been doing as of recent, getting a little bit loose, and that's been opening up some gaps in the armor here. Abby, though, good for the first, just quickly traded out. Siphon's now stuck between a rock and a hard place of mid-control and that B ramp here, and he needs some support soon.
Oh! Damn, level him out. And this is a retake that you can go for. You've got a lot of utility to try to shut them down, but still, this close angle from Spinks is going to be a bit of a difficult one to try to contest against. Double nading a planter, Madden walks away on 6 HP to tell the tale, and is that a flash? No, that's just a smoke. The flash is responded upon. Roy, he's got an HE, and that's going to get dumped into the corner. There's so much damage inflicted right now, but these kills need to be delivered. 2 on 3 for the retake. Flash is placed well, and Hades left all alone at the back of the site. Plays around the pillar, but as excellent as he is, that one's out of the pay grade. ENCE gets stomped out on Vertigo. The Flames fizzle out the opponent 16-6 in a quick 2-0 sweep.
I mean, that was really, really good looking right there in terms of the retake and the 3v3.
No, we didn't see. Yes!
There it is.
There it is. The big brainiac himself. It's so cozy.